Alright. It's time for another stream. This time we are mapping. And now the Taiko difficulty. And let's see how it turns out to be. Alright. Totally forgot to open my microphone. So let's see. A friend of mine asked me for Taiko guest difficulty just to try it out and see if I can make something out of this. And that's the reason why I opened the stream, because I literally had to find a reason to be streaming right now. And what better reason there is than just to map Taiko actually. And of course I forgot to post it on Twitter once again. Give me just a moment. Mapping Taiko. Let's go. You and Owen. Woo. No. Let's just put a drum behind this. Alright, that's it. We don't need more exposure actually. Oh hey Nap, welcome back to my stream. Nice to see you. Actually, as you can see, this time it's not a Genshin stream. I'm just going for the beats in my beloved rhythm game. So what I'm trying to do right now is to simply follow the drums mainly on this song, because it's a, well, guitar, how do you call it? Guitar bass song, rock song. So since the drums are so prevalent, it's a smart move in my opinion to follow it as the main bass and then improvise a little bit on it as well. Oh yeah. Hey Jason and hey Joe Gaming, welcome back, welcome back. I'm streaming again, surprise. I am streaming again. And yeah, actually Baron von Anime is the guy who asked me to make a guest difficulty. And as I said already, I'm just give it a go, see where this is heading to. Maybe I'm gonna finish it, probably I'm not gonna finish it, but maybe I will be able to finish at least 1 minute and 30 seconds, or even a minute. I think a minute is doable. Let me see. So in the first part, I improvised way more to break the previous patterns I had before, the linear usage of patterns. So I broke them with improvising. And after that, to have a difference or to have an impact on the next part, I tried to follow the drums more accurately again. So this gives more, it gives more emphasis on this particular part. Since I can't use many notes here, that's the only way, or it's not the only way, but it's one way to have a difference in these sections and parts, and that's the reason I'm doing it. And also now, obviously, all the 1/1 and 1/2 patterns I'm using, they're a little bit more denser packed than the previous one. If you are looking at this one, you see we always have a little bit of space between the notes, and that's also what might help to emphasize the current part I'm mapping. So that's how it is. How you will take it. Fine by me. Can't do this yet. I see. So right now I'm listening to the song just so to, construct in my mind where I should use more patterns and where less, and what kind of patterns and what kind of pattern strings. Oh, nice. Nice, I know already what I'm gonna do here. Alright. Oh! What's this? Got already some... Oh yeah, actually you can't see this. Can't see the timelines, but here I'm definitely gonna use 0.75 or maybe even 0.5, but this might be actually hard, so let's see what's gonna happen later on. Okay, so I've got this part, this one, that's the same. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I think what I am gonna do, in case if I even manage to come this far, since we have 5 times, wait, was it 5? 5, 6, 7 times, I think it was, I forgot already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah, 7, okay. So since this part comes up 7 times, I think I'm gonna use the exact same patterns over and over again to have a connection between these parts. Yeah, maybe actually. Yeah, I think I'm also gonna use 1, 3 because the pacing is actually, or the intensity is changing a little bit. So what I'm gonna do, that's actually a technique I really like to use in my beat maps. Oh, damn. You have to excuse me, Jason, but I will have to place this one here. Wait, I have to see first if it actually works. 3, 6, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 6, okay. 1, 2, 3, 6. Alright, I'm doing this because I need the timing here. And now I can use an inherit timing section of 1. How much was it again? 1.04. Wait, I have to calculate. 1.3 multiplied by 1.4 is, no, it's not 1.4. 1.8. Ah, it was 8, I think. Yep, it was 8 exactly. So this section is now gonna be, it's gonna have a starter velocity of 1.4, while the rest will have 1.3. And in this way, I will be able to have a difference in intensity. So far it feels correct actually, so, but we will see, I guess. Wait. Oh, right. Did it already? Oops, that's not what I wanted to press. Ha! The timing already changed by 1 millisecond. That's not good. Now it should actually work. Yep, now it works. Perfect. All right. And now we are going back to 1. All right. Let's see how it looks. And I'm gonna use this again, as I said before. Good night. Sleep well. There it is. Well, let's just keep going for now. Yeah, I knew it. When you play this part, it doesn't alternate well when playing. So I have to change this after all. Oh, that's not what I wanted actually. Whatever. Yeah, that looks better. Definitely. What? I'll just keep it. Maybe it doesn't work so well after all. Yeah, it's actually quite hard to make songs which are repetitive. That's quite hard actually. It was back then it wasn't so hard because you just mapped whatever the hell you wanted to. But now that we have to, pay attention more to the structure we have, or at least that's how I think. It's not so easy to make to map for these kind of songs. It's quite hard actually to come up with new ideas so it doesn't feel repetitive. Maybe it's even too undermapped right now what I'm doing, but we will see. Actually, I can change this one, and I should. All right, now I can use it. Now I can use it. Ah! Okay, that's the sun actually. Okay. Okay, that's actually pretty good. So yeah, for this part, as I said before, I actually tried to use the same patterns for this section over and over again. However, since we came from the Ki, from the chorus, using 2 less patterns would feel very awkward, like it's a way to drastically change from the chorus to the post-chorus part. So that's the reason why I'm using more patterns in this section compared to this one. And it actually works quite well, because in this way, once this section is done, the next one, which is simply just a copy-paste pattern, has more emphasis again. Because previous one had not that many patterns at all. So it doesn't feel too repetitive at all. And now with the upcoming chorus, I guess it makes sense. It's without saying, because of the pace, I'm just going for a lower slider velocity change, because that's how the pacing is going in this part. And once we are done with this part, it did its part, and the upcoming section has way more impact, way more impact. And now it has this rocky feeling, because we are going with the drums and with the melody at the same time. That's what I mean with rocky, like, you know, with the drum. That's something you actually quite often hear in rock songs, these kind of, well, soundings. So improvising here works quite well. And then we are going for the standard 2-plate stream, which is basically, maybe it's just me, but yeah, maybe it is just a me thing, because whenever I'm mapping you an Owen for Taiko, I'm almost always use this one, the two-plate streaming, because let's face it, it just fits the best. I mean, sometimes I do some variations, like, let's say, for example, go for this, depending on, you know, how the variation of the song goes. But in this case, I think we should go for this one. Oh, hey Lixie! Welcome to my stream. As you can see, I'm making a beat map for a Owen song, which a friend of mine requested me to try and make a guess difficulty for, so here I am. And yeah, just mapping as fast as I can. Actually, whoa, we're already through 50% of the song. I didn't expect that, actually, but on the other hand, I mean, it's not such a long song. So, and I copy-pasted in 2 parts, so it makes sense that it goes so fast. But anyways, welcome to my stream. Glad to see you here. And I also see you're a Fox guy. Well, I'm more the Raven guy. Actually, I mean, I'm not quite sure what you're referring to. I mean, I don't know if you know me in the community, because the background is like my signature character, but the song is not of my signature character, like Nuclear Fusion. You and Owen is another one, but actually I also made a lot of you and Owen songs, especially because for my YouTube channel, my avatar is Flandre Scarlet since the beginning of my channel, basically. But yeah, actually, good that you mentioned this. Let's change the background so it's not too confusing. I have my stash of Toho pictures, obviously, especially for the for the Scarlet Sisters. Let me just see where it is. Toho Scarlet. There we go. Okay. Which one might fit the best? Okay, this one I used already. You can't see it right now, but let me just see for a moment. Oh, this one maybe, but this is a little bit too. This is too rocky actually. This one I used as well. Oh, I used already many of these actually. Maybe this. No, this one is reserved for another one. Oh, this could work actually. What's the sound? Oh, it's an airplane, okay. Actually, you know what? Wait, give me a second. It would be boring for you if you can't see anything. And you couldn't choose, I see. Yeah, but yeah, it's from the skin. But yeah, don't worry. I know where this confusion is coming from. But let me see. How do I change this? I have to change it first. And then now you should be able to see it. Yes, you can see it now. So let's see what we could use. This one is more for electronic songs. That's just the vibes it gives me off. This one, it's a little bit too cheerful actually. Yeah, well, this one, we all know what we have to use this one for. This doesn't work with the ratio. Get ratioed. Maybe. Oops. Wrong one. Maybe. Let's see. Could work, I guess. Let me see what else you've got. Oh yeah, that's basically my avatar in YouTube. I use this one. This one doesn't fit. I use this one. Doesn't fit. That's the one I was talking about, but it's a little bit too hardcore actually. And it's too soft again. I use this one. Ratio. No. One of the backgrounds I use for my lyric videos actually. I use this one. This could maybe work actually. No opinion so far? Use this one as well. Maybe this actually works for now. Let's just go for now with this one. I can change it later on. For now, it's all about the mapping actually. So yeah. 40. Oh, that was the wrong direction. Minus 40. Yeah, that works. Let's go with this one for now. So let me just change this. And All right, and now we can continue to map. All right. Let's go from the beginning again. Oh, something is... Oh man, my ears are hurting a little bit because of the glasses. The curse of wearing glasses. I have that Taiko no Tatsujin authentic thing in me. I just have to do it. I'm sorry. I have to do it. I can't live without it. It's just not possible. Now the question is if it fits. Yes, it fits. Thank you very much. And here we go. Okay. Oh, not the key eye. Not the key eye. What? I need these. Right. And then I'm gonna steal you and place you here. And this should work. Oh. Oh, something went wrong with the alternation. Oh yeah, sliders in 2023 Taiko. Indeed. Unbelievable sliders. Who would have thought they exist actually in Taiko? Yes. Good one. Actually, I would like to have... Yeah, I like this one way more. No, that's too soon. No, I'm doing the same thing I did before. That's the thing I mean. That's what I mean. It's, for me, it's a little bit too boring, actually. I would like to have a different pattern here, but I have no idea what else I could use. Because if I'm changing it too much, it disturbs the structure, you know? And we should actually strive for good structures in Taiko. That also means sometimes when you want to have the good structure, at times you actually have to use some copy paste patterns. But let's see if we can have some kind of variation in it. And I actually have an idea how we could do this. But I think it won't work with the pitch. But we can still try it out. That's actually the beauty in Taiko, sometimes at least. If it works, if the execution works. If you're using abekobe, so abekobe, excuse me, means to revert your patterns in Japanese. Then you can actually use the same patterns you had before, but since they are reverted, they do not feel the same anymore. They feel fresh again. But the thing is now, if it works with the pitch, haha. But I can, this one I can actually keep. Yeah, but I expected that if it doesn't work with the pitch. Good intention, but didn't work out. Alright, you know what? Then I have to do it like this after all. So we copy paste it and now we see. Oh wait. Wait, I have an idea. Ha. This works quite well, but maybe it's a little bit too different to the previous one. It works. Now here comes the part. I'm excited. I will have to delete these ones for now, but the idea you have in your beatmap is good, Jason, it's good. I will just have to adjust it for my beatmap. What is this? Oh, what is this? Are you sure about that? I will question this decision, but I will roll with it for now, because usually the artists, when they change the BPM, it always starts, for the most cases, at the exact time where the previous one ends. So usually these kind of things should not happen, usually. But we will see. But first let me now play the Ki one more time. Man, that Ki is good. I like it. I like it. That's good. I hope you like it too. Yeah, I remember. But we will see about this now. Alright, this should be... Did you change it? No, you did not. It should be 5 on 4, I think. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's not, it's 4, 4. Okay, it's a full beat. Okay. And what did you do here? Yeah, you see. Alright. I will be so cheeky and make a second difficulty and change the timing, because not that I don't believe you, but I question it if they really change it on a different offset, the new timing, and I do not believe this actually. I do not believe it. No. Create a new difficulty. Only 2. No. Alright. And now we're gonna change it. Here. Sounds perfect like this actually. But we will see while playing if it really fits. Oh, hey Mob! Welcome back. Welcome back. But the last note is a different pitch, isn't it? Let me see. This last note, you mean? Ah, I see what you mean. Yes, they're actually... Yeah, there are different ways how you can handle this one. I could go for the cut, if that's the note you mean, actually. But for my personal taste, I like it more when you simply end on the don, because then you don't have to switch the last note with another finger. So like this, when playing it feels more natural. But if you want to go more into detail, I wouldn't even go for the cut, but rather for deleting this note and going for a finisher, because it's basically the end of the previous section. So placing the finisher at the end, or in this case at the beginning of the new section, fits quite well, especially because if we delete it, there's the how was it called, the drum kick, or how was it called? But yeah, the I don't know how it's called anymore, but the bass, yeah, the bass. The bass is kicking in, and that's why a finisher would work very well. Plus the argumentation that this is the end of this section. But for some reason, I don't see it as important. I actually think we can still go like this. But each their own, I guess. So yeah. Okay. Oh no, yeah, we all have these days from time to time. Just a few days ago I had this as well. I mean, I'm a very moody person actually. So I can feel you where you are coming from, especially when the day wasn't so good. So hopefully I think you're gonna feel better soon. And sometimes, it's just important, if you're feeling down, then either speaking with people or simply, I'm actually watching a YouTuber who is a psychiatrist, Dr.K, if any one of you knows him. And he says the best thing, at least, or not the best thing, but what studies have shown is that men, when they feel depressed or they don't have a good mood or they feel sad, what they usually do is to start something new, something where you have to move, to force yourself to do something. How is it called again? Be more active. Yeah. Be active and do something. And this is when something happened during the day. This is how we process stuff, you know. And he said, I mean, he's not the guy who makes a distinction between women and men. It's just how the studies went, right? And he explained, well, for women, it's the case that they're way more active and talk to their friends, and that's how they, you know, settle down and get a better mood by simply expressing what happened that day and how they feel. While men, apparently, as I said, as studies indicate, it's not for everyone the same. For men, it's like if they do actively something, that's how they process what happened during the day, you know. And that's the reason, that's how he said it. Why so many people say, bro, let's go hit the gym if anything happens. Let's go hit the gym. Yeah, let's go. Even though they don't really have to go, it just helps them to process what happened during the day. And I actually tried this out myself, and I'm doing it anyways. Whenever I'm feeling very down for some reason, I always start to do something at home, you know, making everything tidy, clean stuff, you know, maybe bring something to the attic or to the basement, you know, something heavy that I have to, which I didn't want to tragen. I forgot the word, but stuff I didn't want to bring to another place, let's say it like this. And I do it every time, and every time when I do this, I feel better. And once I watched this YouTube video, it kind of made sense for me. So in case if you have the possibility, try it out. Maybe do something, or maybe just, that's also why many people say, well, it's also a good idea to walk around, walk through your block, you know, like 1 or 2 rounds, and you will feel better. And that's something I took from his videos, and they actually really helped me, I have to say. Sometimes when I'm really feeling down, I'm just, you know, Googling. He calls himself Dr.K, but his YouTube channel is Healthy Gamer GG. Yeah, right. That's the channel. And it really helps me. So maybe it helps you as well from time to time. Friday's a dumpling. Yeah. I mean, of course, really that doesn't matter where it comes from, you know. Can be any reason why you're feeling down, even if it's stuff like, oh, it's Friday and, you know, classes, they were not so well, and maybe the teacher, I can't read this, just do anything but help. Yeah, and the teachers are not helping me with my stuff, you know. Even these kind of things, if you're feeling down because of that, it does really help. So try it out. Maybe you did it already yourself. I mean, obviously it's not the solution for everything, but as far as I understood how he explained it, it's just how it is in us. Like, that's how we process stuff from the day. And if we don't do this, or not this in particular, but stuff that, you know, helps to make our mood better, then the thing is, later on you go to sleep, and then you cannot rest very well, because you are thinking about these things that happened and you didn't really process it. So your body is or your mind is processing it while you're sleeping. So in case, if it also happens sometimes that you're not a good sleeper, this might be an indicator that this might be a reason from time to time, you know. And the next day when we wake up, then we are, you know, when we feel groggy, we don't want to work or stuff like this. And that's the reason why it's so important to process these kind of things, like talk to a friend, doing something heavy some heavy work for your body. And yeah, but other than that, I hope it helps you if we speak a little bit about it, and if you're watching a little bit the stream, I hope this tempers your mood a little bit to the more positive side. But as you can see, yeah, we are mapping right now. I'm mapping a guess difficulty. So as the name implies, BEATMAP as a guest mapper for Jason, for Baron von Anime. So yeah. And actually I'm surprised it goes very well, but we already hit the 1 hour mark. Okay, I should actually continue and be done with it, because at every moment it can happen that suddenly I'm not interested anymore to map. So I should continue now. Which doesn't mean that we cannot continue talking about other things, obviously. But yeah, so much about Dr. K. Good guy, actually, really. Wait. Is it 3? Yeah, I think it is. Yes. Yes. Wait. Like this. Oh, this works. Ah! Ah, wait. But doesn't work so well. Ah! Okay, wait. Okay. I'm just going with the sound for now. Alright, these ones are... These are not bad. I'm gonna use them. Oh, that was the wrong one, of course. Use current one. Use this one. Oh yes, I will have to adjust it, but for now it works. Yeah, same actually, same. I mean, Lixie, I don't know how old of a rapper you are, but from my experience, it's the old mapper syndrome usually, for me and for older mappers. Like at some point, at the beginning you're like, it's a new mode, a new game, let's go, let's map, and you're making one map after another without any regrets, without analyzing stuff too much, without thinking too much. You're just going with the flow, and the feeling is superb, really. Like, it's a lot of fun. You're making maps one after another, which doesn't mean they're good, no, but it's fun. You're just doing your thing. But the older of a mapper you become, the more you start to become better, but also the more you start to analyze stuff, to structure your beatmaps, to think way more about what kind of patterns are you gonna use. Well, will it work? How does it sound? How does it play? How does it look? Should I use a slider or a spinner? Oh fuck, the meta says no, you're not gonna use it. Fuck it, I'm gonna use it anyways, Or maybe I should not, because one guy said he doesn't like it, another one said, who uses this anymore, So there is a thin line, where you become a really good mapper, where you are still mapping without thinking too much, and you're very good. And once you go over this thin line, where you really you peaked, after this, you're getting better and better in what you're doing, but you are having less and less time. Or wait, let's say it in another way. You're getting better and better the more you map after this peak. However, you need more and more time to map something, because then you're starting to become a specialist, someone who wants to make something perfect. And that's the time, when your mapping is slowly but steadily stagnating, because then you're, Jason, how do you say zerpflücken in English? You're like, you think about every tiny bit about the beat, how you could improve it, but because of that, you're mapping slower and slower and slower. And at some point, you start mapping something, like, you have this feeling in you, oh yeah, let's go, I want to map something new, this song, holy moly, it's amazing, I want to do this. And then it hits you suddenly, like, god damn it, what pattern should I use? This isn't good. And then you pre-adjust yourself already before you even started to map how you have to map. To pick apart, exactly. You're picking apart your mapping and the song, how you should map. And that's when you start to say, yeah, all right, you know what? Forget it. And then you just drop the beat map at some point. At least, in my experience. I mean, I'm mapping since 30 years, so maybe I'm not a very good example, actually. But at some point, for most people, not for all, but for most, it comes at some point, actually. So yeah, I want to, guess perfectionism, yeah, that's it. As a complete beginner mapper isn't a good combo to have. It stops you. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's actually it. That's why, do not feel afraid. I mean, I know if you try to map for rank, which honestly, whenever someone starts to map, the first thing I would always tell them is, do not map for rank. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't put this burden on you. I mean, getting something ranked isn't so easy at the beginning anyways. And your first map is gonna be shit. Your second one's gonna be shit. Your third one is maybe gonna not be shit, but trash. And your fourth, fifth, sixth to 10th varies, of course, from person to person. And you don't want to get these kind of things ranked. Oh no. It's the wrong expression. It's not that you want to get this ranked. It's rather that if you get your first map ranked, that means you map the whole time for, I'm gonna exaggerate now, let's say 6 months, the same beat map over and over again. And then there comes an old poop like myself who mods your beatmap and says, you know what, just remap the whole thing. Just remap it with the experience you just got, and then you're gonna do it. But the thing is, you're already preoccupied with what you mapped before, you know, that you might do the same mistakes on the same song. So the best thing to do, that's at least what I suggest people, is do your first map. If people say, you can improve many things, do it. But then once you're done and you learned out of this experience, try to map something else. Don't forget the first map. By God, no, you don't have to forget it, but try to map something else. And then you will see that you are gonna get new ideas, and you will see that the experience from one beatmap will be translated into the next one. And that's how you learn to map. Not through getting stuff ranked, as some people like to believe. Like, you know, when the beatmap nominator is ranking something, it's like an approval. Yeah, you're a good mapper. No, you're not a good mapper. You got the ropes figured out, maybe, little maybe. But it does not guarantee that you're a good mapper yet. For that, you need to make 10, 20, 30, 50 beatmaps before you can say you got it. There are just a few people, namely the Japanese people, who have it in them. But on the other hand, Taiko is like their national sport. So there you go. And let me just say, I totally agree with you, Ono. Like back in 2050, I pumped out a 5 diff set in under a week. While now the same amount of difficulty takes me 3 weeks at best. Yeah, my first decent map was my 11th map, after I had beaten the importance of timing into my head. Yeah. Same thing happened to me when Rokodo checked my very first beatmap, and the very first thing he said, after he gave me some suggestions, was, you have to learn to time badly. Please learn to time and then come back. That's what he basically said to me. And that's the experience you kind of need. So yeah, Lixi, if you're a beginner mapper or a new mapper, don't be afraid. Just go your way. Hey, if you need opinion, hit me up on Osu. I'm gonna check your map gladly. I mean, I don't have as much time as I used to have back then, but if you have anything, feel free to post it, honestly. But don't be afraid, really. Just do your thing, map more beat maps, not only one, and do not think about the ranking stuff, because the more you think about this, believe me, please believe me, the harder you will have a time to get your stuff ranked. It will take longer, you will have a lot of work to do. In bad cases, you might be even demotivated because so many people say, no, you know. And this shouldn't be our goal, you know, at least what I mean. It shouldn't be the goal of the older guys, experienced mappers, to demotivate the younger mappers, you know. And that's why I like to tell people these kind of things. And when I'm checking their first beat map, if Bloxy would be now here, he would probably agree to me. I did the same with him. He showed me his first beat map, and I was like, change this you can do, this you can't do, try out a new beat map. And he did it, and it worked quite well, actually. And with this experience, later on, I think after his third beat map or so he didn't make that many yet, but after his third beat map, he actually went back to his original one and made a whole set one more time, and it actually has become much better. Still not the standard I would like to see. He knows that, but it has become better. So yeah, that's, you know, trial and error. It's all about trial and error. But you guys probably know this already. Also, why is my chat not showing up? Like, why is it not updating? I only see the chat on my stream right now. Wait, I actually, but not in OBS. So I will have actually to go on my stream now to be able to see is my live what you're actually writing, but yeah, I already gave my answer. So yeah, let's just continue for now. This is actually something clip-worthy now that I'm thinking about it. This might be one of my first shorts I could post on YouTube. Yeah, I want to post shorts. Need to grab these TikTok people who can only watch a video for maybe a minute or so. The TikTok audience. Oh, I'm so gonna improvise here. I'm so gonna improvise here. TikTok content. Yeah, I'm gonna, there you go. Now I'm going to copy this. For some people, this might be like a lazy move, you know, to simply copy the patterns and just paste them out there. I can understand that. For some, this is like really, oh, you're being lazy and you don't want to map this part. But in my case, I like to do these kind of things because imagine you're playing a beat map and now there comes a part and you're playing this part, and then after that you continue just to play the beat map, right? And then after 2-3 minutes, especially this happens when the longer the beat map gets, like 4 or 5 minutes, after you played many of other patterns, and then suddenly there comes the same part like you had previously in the song. It gives you a feeling of short nostalgia, you know? It's like, you know, the meme with Leonardo DiCaprio when he's like, you know, that's it. That's the moment you have. You're like, I recognize this. This was at the beginning of the song. And this is such a strong feeling. And I don't know why many people don't know this. I mean, I actually know, but let's not dig into this topic. But many people do not understand that when you're mapping something, you're also playing with how the player is feeling when they are playing a beat map, you know? It's not all about having dance and super hard patterns and slider velocity change here and whoosh, finisher there. And no, it's also about, you know, making the player being able to feel something when they are playing. And these are, it's one element of things you can apply in your beat map, which makes the mapper connect with the map, because the short-term nostalgia effect is kicking in, and the map and the player has immediately a connection, not only to the song but also to the map. And I think this is a very, very strong what do you call it, device, mapping technique. Yeah, it's a very strong mapping technique that helps you to actually rise up the quality of your beat map. So it's not all about structure, about having cool patterns, about it's super hard. No, it's also about getting the feeling out of the player and making them connect with the map. And that's what really makes a very good beat map. And the Japanese people know this. They're good at this. And there's a reason why many people like Japanese songs, beat maps. Also because, as I said already, that's basically like the national sport, Taiko. But yeah, for me at least, it's clear. How do you say it in English? Of the rope, split the of the rope. You know what I mean. But yeah, I just went over my diff to simply to simplify it a bit, lower the star rating, but the parts I think it actually got harder. Okay, especially I think the star rating actually went up. I mean, sure, no problem, it can go up, that's not a problem. Wait, it went up because I just went over my diff to sim harder, I think it actually went up. Yeah, makes sense. Music itself does that too with choruses and stuff for good reasons. So some repetition in a map makes sense to represent. Lixi, you understood it. Thank you very much. You understood the very basics of Taiko with this sentence of yours. And now this is now something that I'm preaching a lot of times to people. And I know some people heard it already in the chat, and sometimes maybe they get sick, but there's something I always say. The game mode Taiko is unlike Catch the Beat, unlike Mania, and unlike Osu, its own instrument. It's its own instrument. It's a drum. It uses the drum-specific sounds, cut and don. And that means, since it is a musical instrument, it has to follow music theory, how songs are made, what their structure is, That's very important. It's not just a button smashing game. You need to give it some thoughts. Like, if we now look at Osu, for example, they give emphasizes, for example, with jumps. That's how they go with the song. And we have to do the same, just, with these kind of techniques I'm talking about right now. And Taiko is de facto the rhythm game. There is no other game that is more rhythmical enhanced, or that is more true to the sense of rhythm than Taiko. And that's the reason why we have to treat it like an instrument and not just any game mode. Now, there might be some very smart people who might say, but Ono, isn't Mania also an instrument, like a piano? Yes. But there are so many keys that you can map everything in the song, and you can put in your own hit sounds. In Taiko, you can do the same, but you always have only 2 hit sounds, and that's the big distinction. You have only 2 hit sounds, and they will always follow the same rules. Meanwhile, piano modus, you can map it however you like it to be. You can go, for example, one hand goes with the vocals, the other hand goes with the beats, or the middle part is following something while the left and the right part are following something else. So you are able to, change it in another way. Now I'm getting convoluted, sorry. I mean, I'm not a mania guy, so I can't really explain it that well, but you're able to keyframe it differently, while in Taiko it's always the same. And that's the thing why music theory is so important in Taiko, and why these kind of things like chorus and stuff, it's the basics, And that's the reason, in my opinion, why many beatmaps are not very well made nowadays. Because people, they don't know these basics. They don't even know basic music theory. And that's why you get beatmaps where you suddenly have, in a very quiet part, a fully stacked 1/4 section. Like, come on, But yeah, back to this part, as I said, copy and paste, because it gives the nostalgia feeling. By the way, I talked so much by now, I need some water. Give me just a second. Meanwhile, I let this go. Oh, it's so much better. So much better. Now I can speak again. All right. This is also something I really love to use. Kinda reverting the patterns. Works quite well every time. Or what I can also do, I'm gonna show it to you now. Instead of doing this, I can also just go like that, then I go like that, and then I go like this. But in this case it doesn't work because the pitch is too low here. You see why I did this, right? Simplify. Sometimes that's what happens. But I think I will actually keep this like that. And I'm gonna change something else. We need... Oh! Actually, I forgot. Give me a second. Ah, yeah. I forgot to change the slider velocity change to 1.8 again. Here I got 1. Wait, what is this? This is 50. This is 1. Actually, you know what? I will be cheating here a little bit. Yeah, and I will make the slider, the SV a little bit higher. And here it should be 1.4 again. Wait, this is 150, okay. Okay, I can keep it like this. Yeah, sorry, I'm mumbling a little bit right now. Speaking to myself, actually. now I have to change this. It's gonna be hard actually. This one I should just null 80 085 120. Okay, I see what you did there. Then let's go for 1 actually. Let's see if this works. Works. Oh yeah, forgot about these. Forgot about these. Okay, where is it? Here. Look. Look. All right. Why is it placed like this? Oh, it's placed right, okay. All right. Now let me see. Should I copy or not? I think I will map something totally different this time. Yep, I would map something different. Because now we got the nostalgia effect and we shouldn't, you know, overtake it. A little bit streamy this time. Let's see. This is also very interesting to know. So listen to this, please. If I continue to map now with cut, it doesn't work very well because it's too high pitched. And the reason why it doesn't work anymore is because I switched the cut at this place. And since I like to alternate, obviously I started with cut at the beginning of this section. And now it doesn't work, or it doesn't flow so well with the song anymore because it goes with downbeats and upbeats, you know, the whole time. So we should try to follow this as well, else it doesn't feel so natural anymore. I hope you could even understand what I meant with this. But what I basically want to say is, because of this change, I have somehow to manage to, you know, get to it on stream here. And obviously, how can I do this? By simply make this as a cut and then see if it works or not. If not, then I probably have to change my pattern. Let me see. You wrote something. My idea for picking a song to map either vibe, slow jams, it will end up 3/4 max or something crazy. It will be like. I've been the same, and now I simply like to map easy. Yeah, it works. And do you notice something? It works perfectly to the pitch of the song because it goes like don't cut, so downbeat, upbeat, downbeat, upbeat, downbeat, upbeat, like any normal song goes. And whenever, apply these music theory, it's basically just feeling. Let's say it how it is. If you just go with the feeling, then usually you will end up at the with the right note at the right place, tone-wise. That's something many people don't understand. Maybe. Do we want this? Do we want this? Do we want this? Should I be honest to you? Come here. Come here. I'm telling you a secret. Back then, I simply wanted to kill people with my maps. That's it. That's all I wanted to do back then. Like, let's see how the best players are able to play it. That's all. That's all I wanted to do back then. That's how Taiko actually became to be. Controversial slider, there it is again. Yes, there it is. Honestly, I will just keep the slider for now, but I will do my usual shenanigans. I will do my usual shenanigans by making it a little bit faster. No. Sometimes you need to be a little bit cheeky, right? Yes. So you see, there we go. There it comes again. My attention, how the player should feel, it came across. I want to kill you. And it came across. Intention also very important in mapping. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I know what's going on. Damn, now I didn't pay attention to it. Spoilers. When you change red timing lines, that are in between other timing points, make sure they are not misplaced by 1 millisecond. I mean, 1 millisecond doesn't do anything, but for some reason, at least in the old editor, in Laser probably this issue doesn't occur anymore. for some reason it always, in most occasions, it moves the timing 1 millisecond, you know, apart from where it should usually stand. So that means that's the problem I have here right now. As you can see, oh wait, actually it's still, oh, never mind. But to make it short, sometimes if you have a red timeline in between, it moves 1 millisecond apart from where you actually placed it, and all the other green timelines that you placed before that, they will be like not moved by that 1 millisecond, and then stuff like this happens, for example. So this, okay, in this case that wasn't the reason, it's just I forgot to place it here. That's actually all. Nice. That's all I can say to this. Ah! Nice. We are almost done. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. We are really almost done. Holy moly. Oh. Wait, I will actually stretch this even further. Oh, Dorian, you, hey! Welcome, welcome. You actually missed the part where we were discussing and explaining a lot of Taiko specific things. And we are almost done with the difficulty actually. I like the idea with the sliders. I like it. I like it. Well, maybe not yet. I mean, we are not done yet. So maybe you didn't miss everything. No, you didn't miss everything. Yeah, I mean, You're not at fault. I'm at fault. I'm just streaming at unorthodox times. I mean, look what time it is right now. And I just stream whenever I feel like it, so there are no schedules. So I'm at fault. I hope you're doing good. I have to rethink this one because these are very strong drums, very strong drums. Oh my god, can I do it? I can do it! Ah, I can't do it! Ah! No, wait. Wait. Ah, yeah. I misplaced. Okay. And now I can actually go with this part again. Yeah. Oh. And now we are getting to the slow part again. Jason, he keeps seeing you everywhere. Nice. There we go. What we talked about today, Jason, right? Alright. Wait, it's not there. What? Apparently I'm too sleepy now. I knew it. I knew it ends like this. Nice. Is it drained? Oh, I believe so. I believe you. Exporting beatmaps, man. That's rough. Let's see. Let's see now. We're gonna start with one already here. All right. What is happening right now? Oh yeah, right. Wait, what? Ono is confused. Wait, what did I do right now? Oh, there's no time. Oh, I see. There's no timeline at all. Okay. Got it. Okay. All right. Now it should work. Nice. I'm not so sure about the end. It works quite well, but maybe there are too many notes, but I will just keep it for now like this. Let's see who got more notes, Jason. So you got more. But mine's actually harder. What? What? Let me see. It's supposed to be. That's a lot, man. Shit, man. But you're doing some honorable work, my friend. Doing some really honorable work. See, of course, Lixie, of course. Okay, let's play the beatmap now once, like in its full glory. I think there are a few things I still have to change, like, wait, I'm gonna change this now because this is a way too big deal breaker. Fits so much better like that. Yes, it fits so much better than like, nah. I mean, yeah, I could go like this, but nah. Okay. forgot about these. Oh, and I forgot about that one. Have to change this. Remind me about the finisher, please. Ah! So this is also interesting. I have now two possibilities how I can fix this issue with the overlapping. I can either go with, starter velocity changes gradually, but personally I'm not a big fan of decreasing notes as V's. So a second thing I can do is to simply place after this note the starter velocity change, obvious, but why am I gonna do this? Because here obviously we have bigger spacing than we have from 9 to 1, and that's the reason why it makes more sense to change the velocity at this place, and then hopefully it should look better. There we go. Finisher, that's what I said before. Since I'm a old school starter velocity change maniac, I'm gonna go for my Ninja notes. Hehe. I think I actually need a velocity change here as well. Wait, don't I have one? Oh, I have one, but you cannot notice it. Ha! It's too small. Alright, we do it a different way then. We will do it in a different way then. We will do it. This is gonna be 1. And this is gonna be, wait, now I have to calculate again. Slider velocity change. 1,3 multiplied with 88. Wait. 1,4 multiplied with 0.75 is 1.05. Okay, so 1,3 multiplied with, okay, that's too much. Yeah, you can't see what I'm doing right now. It's just, I want the right slider velocity change on a SV of 1,3, since I don't have, I'm not using 1,4 but 1,3. So I want to have a figure that is basically the same when I'm using inherited timelines with 0.75 on 1,5 slider velocity changes on an SV of 1,3, and now I'm calculating what that figure is. Hopefully that was understandable. Oh, close. Yeah, all right. 0.81. It's 0.81, all right. This one is normal. Now let's see. I'm a little bit confused right now. Oh, I had this one before. Oh. Well, let's see if it was worth it. Somehow I don't like it. All right, this one. And then we are almost done, I would say. Almost. I don't want to calculate anymore. Fuck, I have to. 150. Oh, we have to end it soon. 150 multiplied with. Oh, almost there. Almost there. Wait. What was it? 890. Okay, so I need 150 multiplied with 13. That was too much. 150 multiplied with 125. Yeah, that's okay. 1.26. Yeah, that's a good figure. Wait, no. 1.27. Yeah, 1.27. All right. That's what we need. What? What? Oh no. No. Don't do me like this right now, Osu. No. Ah, fuck. How do you fix this again? Fuck, no. Maybe like this. Oh, I don't like it when this happens. What? Wait, did I just misplace it? Wait. I miscalculated indeed. I did. I miscalculated. No. What? Why? What? Oh. Yeah, okay. Got it. It's all good. It's all good now. No, it was my mistake. But anyways, just to make it clear one more time for those who, tuned in a little bit later. As you can see, I've got setup velocity SV of 1.3 instead of 1.4. Because in this case, or with this, I'm able to give the ki parts more emphasis when they appear. So I'm slapping on them, inherited timing points. So I'm able to gain a 1.4 SV on the KIs. There are also other reasons, like you can see, I've got many green lines, but that's the main reason basically. So that's why I'm calculating. So I'm getting these values out to be exactly on 1.75 or 1.5, stuff like this. So it looks like 1.4 in some instances. So yeah, and now one more time, I'm now gonna listen for now. Right. I said I don't like to decelerate, but in this case, there are not so many notes, so it's totally fine. So I'm going for the slowing it down. Yeah. Bloop. 4, 2, 1. It fits perfectly. There we go. Oh! Oh no, it's all good, it's all good. I was just wondering why I didn't use the slider before, but that was intentional. This timing isn't silly actually. I'm gonna stay with the slow slider velocity so the ki has more oomph to it. Maybe. I won't use finishers there. So let's see how the rest goes. Oh, the Bird Gamer, welcome! Bird A, I'm Bird B. Welcome to this stream of joyful taiko mapping. Actually, we are almost done. You missed the best part. Maybe next time. We actually discussed a lot of things about taiko mapping while I was mapping this. I didn't even expect to finish this, to be honest. Jason is probably also a little bit surprised, maybe. I mean, I am definitely. Wait, what? Oh, I thought for a moment we've got 1000 notes, but I forgot that I started later on. Too bad. It's nothing. I actually think the background fits quite well, and there's something. We are done with the beatmap for now. There are maybe here and there a few things I would change, but I will come to that back later. But now here comes one of the important things, like This is like the oomph way. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Nice. You're gonna see in a moment what I'm talking about. Ah, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Show it to me. There we go! Blood return! Ah! Alright, and now for the very last part, that's what I have to add, obviously. My name on the background, and then we are actually done. I like what we've made so far. I'm gonna just leave this playing. Meanwhile, I'm changing the picture for a moment. Is it in the middle? Video, show me where the middle part is. I'm checking right now how do I put the new guides in Photoshop in the middle part. Oh, 50%. Oh, that's how you do it. Okay, now I see it. And then we are done. Oh, nice. 50%. Shit, it worked. Nice. All right. Perfect. Perfecto. Alright, and now all I need to do is to check out where's Flandre when we are playing. My name needs to be there. Okay. Like here. Yep. All right. I've got my background. Let's save it as Taiko BG as always. PNG. Put it over here, there. And now we will just paste it into the folder. And then we are basically done. Cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. It's a little bit too big now. It's too big now. Wait, actually no, it's not too big. I just I know what's the problem. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. A new Onocchi, woo! Let me see. I don't know. I feel like I already asked for a lot by asking you for GD, but would you mind testing a map later? Maybe tomorrow. First, I'm gonna play your beatmap, because that's the thing. When I make a guest difficulty, the last thing I always do is to play from the requester their beatmap. Because if I do it beforehand, then I'm getting, you know, it could happen that I'm stealing their ideas, you know. So now I'm gonna play this beatmap, and then later, then the next day, I'm gonna test your other beatmap, if that's fine by you. Taiko mappers always did it. Actually, fun fact, Dorian, fun fact, the people started to do this because I did it. All the names on the background, people did it because I started with this. Especially, I was the first guy who made a Taiko background, the one with the black bar, where on the left side is your name. I was the first one, and after that, everyone took this idea and used it as well, because let's be honest, it was a good idea. Sometimes some people had very long names. Yeah, they had very long names. Like in my case, it's not a very long one, but I never wanted it to be like Onosaki Hito's Taiko Oni. That was way too long. So I was like, Ono's Taiko Oni, done. And back then, not many people knew me. So I was like, how? I mean, when there's only Ono's Taiko Oni, no one knows who mapped it for real. So the ID came in. I would just place my name on the background. So when people see Ono and on the background is Onosaki Hito, they can immediately connect the dots. And the same actually happened also with things like Taikosaki. I was the first who popularized, having in Taiko your own Taiko difficulty that, shows, that's from this user, their hardest difficulty. So after I made Taikosaki, then there came Fierce Force, Taiko Calypso, and all this stuff. So that's where these things came from. My long list of answers. Yeah, I used Rokodo's template as well, and then I made my own, basically, when I knew how to use Photoshop. Now, let's see about your difficulty. You updated it, okay. Right. Latest version, yeah. I updated it, so I think it should work, I guess. Nice. You see, I like these patterns. You can immediately see what the idea of the mapper was. Like, he got his strings of patterns like 3 to 2 from done to cut, and then later on he switched it simply by using 2 to 3 from done to cut, and this is a very nice mapping technique. Not many do it either. Most people would either just, you know, go with the same pattern, or they would, to have a different, just simply put 1/4 patterns, which is like very cheap if you ask me. But this is nice. Oh, wait. Ah! I'm getting sleepy. Oh, that's interesting. Look at this. We got similar patterns here. I basically used the same one on just one Ki pre this one. A pattern just a few people use. Oh. Since standard maps somewhat I knew, did those inspire you? I got the inspiration from the original Taiko no Tatsujin, because they are using these kind of mapping devices in their beatmaps, you know. So I copied a lot of them, but many of the things also came after a few years when I was mapping. I actually never... Did I never? I think I never copied from anyone anything, because in my first year I simply mapped like 200 maps. Not in my first year, in my second year I mapped 200 maps, and I was just mapping the whole time, and I didn't steal any ideas from anyone. I mean, maybe I did it. Actually, wrong. You see, I'm wrong. I actually did steal. I mean, copied from Poonwing. Yeah, he was my inspiration for many patterns. I mean, he's mapping like the old guys in Taiko no Tatsujin. And obviously Lepidopodus was like my teacher. So yeah, Poonwing, Lepidopodus, and then yeah, my favorite mappers back then were also Rokodo and VMF Chris. So yeah, I've got influences, yes, definitely, but mostly from Taiko no Tatsujin. I forgot to switch out the last stream. Oh yeah, right, and you wanted to... background, PNG, desktop. All right, this was the old one. This is my difficulty. Oh yeah, right. Oh yeah, last one. I want to go to sleep. Wait. Here, 70, 60. Actually, no, this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. All right, I'm gonna send it to you now. Hey. Your background, my background. Respect this one, okay? This is one of my best pictures I've got in my folder for Flandre. I even got her as my avatar back then. So yeah. That went pretty well today, didn't it? I didn't expect to finish a beatmap, and I'm actually quite happy about it, I have to say. I'm quite happy. It turned out to be quite well. Maybe we should actually make a set for rank for this one. Suddenly I like it very much, especially because of the background, I have to say, but I like the beatmap. Yes, I like it. I like it. Yeah. Oh, Neos, hey! Welcome to my stream. Unfortunately, we're gonna stop pretty soon, since I'm already streaming since almost 3 hours, almost. We talked about mapping techniques today. We discussed about how to make proper beat maps and how to follow music theory in Taiko. And we talked about also a few techniques. But other than that, sure, feel free to request a beat map. I mean, today I won't be mapping it anymore because I'm gonna sleep very soon since I have to go to work tomorrow to the architecture office. But honestly, hit me up in Osu if you're playing Osu, of course. And just send me the link to the YouTube or to your OSC, and if I feel like it tomorrow, I might map it. Actually, it's always a gamble with me, to be honest. I didn't even I didn't even plan to map this, but Jason was like, are you interested to make it? And I was like, dude, I mean, I can try it out. I know the song, but I never really liked this version. But for some reason, suddenly I mapped it and finished it. Of course, I know Beethoven Virus. It's a classic, especially in... It's a classic. It's a classic, especially in the rhythm game community. So sure, I mean, if it's even... Wait, I'm gonna show it to you. Where VMF Chris actually mapped one. Was it this one? I think it was, yes. Gonna say about it, but yeah, other than that, Neos, we can go for it actually and try out if I can map this. Really tired right now. This escalated quickly, kinda, I would say. So 1 hour I was mapping, then like 30 minutes or 54 minutes we were talking about Taiko theory, let's say like this, and after that we mapped the rest. I would say this was quite an successful mapping session. Wouldn't you agree? Well, we will see how about it then, I guess. For now, just upload it and then we will see what's gonna happen. But yeah, for now, I would say let's wrap it up here. Thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. That was, as I said already, very, very successful. I hope all of us learned something today. I mean, we had a lot to discuss, actually. And yeah, actually, I hope the opportunity will come by again very soon. Actually, you know what? It's likely that I will stream tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, because I'm gonna have now 4 or 5 days of vacation. So I will most likely stream. If it's gonna be Taiko or Genshin, we're gonna see. But yeah, it would be nice if you join in by then as well. But yeah, other than that, yeah, thank you for joining in. It was very fun talking to you, explaining things, discussing stuff with you, and yeah, I wish you a very, very good night, and hopefully we're gonna see each other pretty soon. Yeah, see you next time. Goodbye, guys.